The
we
Row
have
City Smeshers.
Row City Smashers.
Another hybrid team from Portland of 10th Planet people and
One dude from ATT.
yeah, but also trains at 10th Planet.
Yeah. And Colossal Fight Company.
Yeah, the Smeshers showed some real good wrestling that first round.
Looks like Alex is getting beverages.
Oh.
Maybe.
Team Smashers sending out
real
the same
service
guy they
here.
sent out the first one. We got Grayson first. Oh, beautiful slide by and a trip.
Nice. Just very comfortable wrestling. The hand fighting, excellent. Now he's got to capitalize on it. Already right into side control.
He's got a really heavy shoulder on that neck from this side. You guys can't see it from your angle. He's really pressing in with his shoulder and really making pressure.
Let's see, we got Donnie against
I think Grayson.
Grayson.
Yeah.
Yeah. So many guys in here. I'm trying to keep track of all of them.
Donnie's on top, correct?
No, that's Grayson.
That's Grayson.
Yeah,
Okay.
Grayson's on top.
Yeah, Grayson looking to go to that kind of knee ride.
I like Donnie working that knee to the inside.
Yeah, there's a lot of great entanglements you can hit off that.
He's really doing that neon belly pressure.
Yeah.
Needs to be careful. He's about to lose the position.
Oh,
He's
but
on
wrestled
top.
back up.
Oh, and wow.
Very nice scramble.
Thank you.
The Smashers really liking to smash.
No, Myra, it's cool. I'm good. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Alfie, we can tell who the real boss is. I got a water and you didn't.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Who needs a water when you got Lifesaver gummies?
Yeah. Honestly, I just use passive aggressiveness to get what I need.
We just have Tums and water on our end. So.
To be fair, I got like 3 beverages here
You
and
you,
some Lifesaver gummies.
you have about 500 milligrams of caffeine in front of you.
Yeah.
Some excellent service from the BattleGrappling crew. Apparently, they want me to pee for the next 4 hours because I have water galore.
You can't leave the table. You just have to go here.
Well,
That's why I got the Gatorade.
that's why he's got 5 bottles in front of him. I
He's
guess.
got
That's why I
an-
got the
he's
Gatorade
got
with the
armor-
wide mouth.
Ooh, looks like we're going to
He's got an
some
arm
high
around the
elbow
neck.
guillotine. Fighting the hands, good job.
Yeah. There's one hand in trying to fight it.
That's still that chin strap can be nasty.
The pressure on the neck is a lot.
Yeah.
You can also risk selling out your arms.
The other thing too here is baiting them to actually come up on top. It's easier to finish this from the back. Now looking for a Darce. But good hand fighting.
Yep. About 2 minutes left. It's like a psychic line to the coaching corner.
Yeah, I
2
think they're just
minutes.
listening to you.
Really trying to reach around again for that neck.
Yeah, he's looking at it, but
Sometimes when you're a grappler, you do get kind of that tunnel vision of a submission that you really like.
it's sometimes the bane of having a game plan. If everyone's telling you, man, you should go for that Darce tomorrow, you kind of get hyper-focused on it, and you miss a lot of the opportunities that your opponent presents to you.
Yeah, oh, the arm,
good.
though.
Switch around to that arm lock.
Looks like he has a reverse Kimura grip here.
Yeah. Gonna need to kind of flip him over into that spiderweb position. If you can sweep him back with that kind of butterfly hook.
You got Morgan whispering in the corner over there.
How does that not surprise me?
I can't even hear him from here.
That's unusual.
I know, he's very loud. Loud and proud. He's really fighting for this Kimura.
Yeah, you can see the veins on the arms right there.
So vascular.
But
Yes.
is it Donnie? Donnie's doing a good job of like keeping that arm safe.
Cuts it
Oh,
out and gets
wow.
top position. Now Donnie gets to play his game on top. Ooh, nice
Oh,
little
my
cartwheel
God.
pass.
That was so close.
Attempted. Donnie putting some good pressure. Scrambling right by our monitors.
Take me out, fellas, please.
They have 15 seconds left. They're really going for it.
Going
Back
for
in.
a
Might try to
re-
sell out on this.
Oh,
Nope. Not enough time, I don't think.
maybe looking for a toe hold here. No, doesn't really have a leg entanglement.
Nope. And
Time.
I have to tell you,
There we go.
Johnny, very flexible. I thought that limb was going to break there for a minute.
Yes.
It was kind of backwards. Maybe double jointed.
All right, so now, we're going to go to the next match right here. Those two athletes eliminated.
Next two players.
We have what they called Handsome Tim coming out here against
Is Handsome Tim the hair?
Tyler. No. Handsome Tim's that dude over there.
Oh, I don't know. I feel
The
like
blue
Tyler
ankle.
should be Handsome Tim.
Yeah. Well, we got Handsome Tim and Handsome Tyler. That's
Is
fine.
Tyler our ATT
No,
plug?
Tim is the ATT
Ah, okay.
plug-in.
But he also trains quite a bit at 10 Planet.
Portland.
Got it.
Oh,
Ooh,
Hi.
right away.
Handsome Timmy right off the bat, snapping down in front head.
Yeah.
And we saw some really aggressive wrestling.
But
from
you know
him
what? Not deterred at all, the other team.
No.
Yeah, not at all. Tyler the hair doing a good job keeping his head out until his last snap here.
Well, obviously, wrestling. Looking for that
Oh,
kind of
with that
quarter
grip.
Nelson turn.
I wonder if we're gonna see some sort of Peruvian necktie.
Oh,
yes,
Slayer,
yes.
no.
Oh,
Lost
that could
it,
have
though.
been. That could have won him $100.
Especially since he called it.
Well,
Yeah.
that's also Hunter's favorite submission.
He's going for it again.
He's going for it again.
He's definitely got the grips.
Leg over the back
Okay.
first this time, maybe.
Yeah. No, maybe like a crucifix type position here. You don't see it as much, but there's some people. Oh, right for
Oh.
the Darce.
Yeah. And
Just-
it-
Ooh, it's
when I was
back-
listening to the corner earlier, apparently the Darce is his move.
He has such good pressure on the head, and with all those snap downs and that really nice front headlock, you can see how he starts to weave into that Darce position.
Yeah.
Especially in the Darce, often a counter to your opponent doing the correct things. Ooh, shin on neck, a little smother.
And I say
Oh, I
Tyler.
hope he just doesn't rip that. Oh.
I'm so glad Tyler's not deterred at all
Oh,
by
not at all.
he's still trying to get out or go for his own thing.
No,
He's smiling actually.
these guys like it.
Something tells me they're both wrestlers.
Little banter back and forth. How takes a deep breath. Ooh.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, gosh, I like that. Cheeky.
I love a cheeky grappler.
Oh, there we go. Not afraid of wrestling him.
That's what I'm saying.
A
I think
couple times he's been snapped on the front headlock, though. I don't
Very
think that
good
that's the best
slide by.
idea.
Oh, look, big
Oh,
back.
good hooks, though.
Nice.
Good hooks, though.
Nice.
Good awareness.
I like that by Tyler. It was really, really quick and really subtle. Tyler tried to put his sticky hooks in.
Going
Oh,
back to the
Peruvian
Peruvian.
again.
Oh, pops back out
Oh.
again. He's going to transition back to the Darce, probably.
Tim, I want to give you that $100.
Tim is just definitely fast twitch muscle city right here.
Yeah.
we got 2 minutes left.
Oh, coming up on that single.
Nice.
Explodes back out.
Such an explosive match. Tim taking a look at the clock, see how much time is left. Not Tim, Tyler.
Yeah, that little slide by action. Really working for him. Looking for that? No.
Every time you think that Tyler's in a bad position, he turns it around.
Yeah. A much more relaxed version of that kind of wrestling. Very aware. Ooh, kind of have a wrist lock trying to peel that grip to the arm lock.
Doesn't really have the angle on it.
No.
though.
Nope.
And almost
Tyler's
into
very inverty.
What
looking for some
are we looking at here? What are we
reverse
looking at
donkey
here?
guard
Oh,
action.
ooh.
But your feet right in front of him can be dangerous. Definitely not shy of action. You can
No.
I love the evolution of this no-gi grab. You see him up and down and up and down. You see takedowns, you see guard play. It's just, you really have to be well-versed in all areas nowadays. You can't just be that prolific sit to guard or takedown only artist.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful duck
Ooh.
under here. Some
Whew.
some really loud key eyes here by
Yes.
Tim.
1 minute left.
We got 50
Oh,
seconds.
little knee tap trip. But immediately countered on the
Tyler
back.
Tyler's on the back.
On the back. And there we go.
47 seconds.
Can he climb? Looking for maybe an arm lock off
I
of
think
that.
I think he's
Good.
a little high.
Yeah, good job by Tyler. No, if he does get high, he's doing what he should do by getting double underhooks here.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
In the best condition.
I don't think anything's gonna happen. 30 seconds.
I mean,
He's fighting for it.
Stay behind him and dig. Stay behind him and dig. Let's go. 25.
Coach
Perfect
wanted him
view
to
here,
really
yeah.
dig in, stretch out those.
trying to stretch him out.
There we go,
He's got
flattens
him
him
flattened
out.
out.
18 seconds.
Dig it up. Let's go.
Looking
Oh,
for
I
a
like the
smother.
smother. I like the smother here.
He's trying to dig into that arm.
Good. Let's go, Tyler. Got 8.
Tyler's coach telling him to send it. 5 seconds left.
The counter pin wrestling really coming into hay right
Oh.
Beautiful
Good
match all
job.
around by two awesome grapplers, man. Has to be my match of the night so far.
I know, exciting the whole time.
Draw.
Draw.
We are down to the last two. We should have Blake versus Cade. Both these teams actually going in the same order that they went in earlier.
I
Blake.
don't.
here. It's pretty exciting. I have to say, as a black belt sitting here, like, it's a little scary to watch some of these blue and purple belts.
I know, I hate it. I'm like, no, I worked so hard to get my brown belt, and God, I'll probably
One.
get wrecked by any one of these guys.
Just back and forth. Little feints.
Cade with the chin strap.
Ooh, nice little body, lock. Looking for a mat return.
Good hooks,
Oh.
though. Just again, good hooks preventing the giant suplex takedowns.
Yeah, definitely aware of the threat there. Okay.
Cade
Head and
working
arm.
towards that head and arm.
Arm's
gotta-
not quite in the right place.
Not, but you got somebody with a good squeeze. It's going to hurt the back of your neck, make you want to tap. But the adrenaline of the match, though, maybe you won't
connecting
get
his
it.
hands there.
There we go. That's a great angle on that here. Doing a good job answering the phone. Few adjustments by Cade, and this could be Colossal's match.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. I mean, if you just have a little pocket there, you can, again, it's miserable. You're going to feel it tomorrow, but you're not going to get put unconscious.
Yeah.
A lot of pressure on both these guys. They know they're the anchor for their team right now. So
Yeah, this determines who's gonna win.
it's one thing when you're fighting for yourselves, another thing when you're fighting for your teammates.
Yeah.
He's really attempting to get the angle, but it's not quite there. That little edge of the phone, he's just keeping his shoulder slightly away from his neck, so there's not carotid artery pressure. Not enough to put off the blood supply.
And that's such a good position for Cade. I could see him. I don't want him to burn his arms out, though, and his shoulders out trying to put the squeeze on it, but it's hard to give up something like that when you have it.
He's going to mount again. It looks like
Yeah.
getting the leg a little bit.
Yeah, we can see from this angle now that he's not on the neck with even the right side of his arm. It's
No,
more on
but
the
he
chin.
uses the threat of the submission to advance the position, which is always a good. Transitioning is key here. So still putting pressure on him though.
Heavy pin here.
3 minutes left, a lot of time to work. Instead of going high, choosing to get those hooks in and good reversal.
Nice.
Classic Hoopa.
Yes.
See, guys, it does work.
The hip bump escape. It's just your timing that sucks. Okay, we're gonna reset back in the guard. Now we can see a switch in roles here. Let's see what his top game is like.
Cade slowly walking those legs up higher and higher. Over the shoulder now. Doesn't quite have Blake's posture broken enough to go to what he's trying to do.
No, and
You would imagine that you'd be aware.
as someone that loves this position, I can't stress enough. Posture is what wins here. If you're inside that guard, your goal really initially is that posture. If you're putting someone in your guard, if you're on your back there, you're really goal. You got to break that posture first.
So, guys, we have only about a minute left in this match. We might see our first OT.
Our first trio
Oh,
OT.
maybe not.
Blake
Drop it
says
on a
no.
straight ankle lock.
Blake says no.
He hurt you.
Yeah.
Belly down. He needs to get his hips in there. Hips are a little low. Oh, he bails on it. Oh, both of them looking
Coach saying send it again, and he's sending it.
a little bit low.
Good readjustments here. He needs to stomp on the hip, though, versus throwing his legs over. The reap isn't what's going to help. You need to stomp on the
No,
hip.
it's the hip extensions what's going to cause the break.
Yeah.
Sometimes we just don't know people's flexibility either. He just
Yeah.
seems very calm.
And that's a lot of pain on the ankle, but that's something you can grit out. There was no foot fold there. The foot fold is what's actually going to break the little tendons inside the foot. If it's just on the Achilles, all that is pain.
Yeah.
Adrenaline of a match, and it's just grittiness. You could take that.
Some people are pretty flexible too.
Yes,
Yeah.
and what Lara pointed out too is that if this goes to the time, we're going to go in OT, and man, using all your effort to try to finish that straight ankle lock, it plays a toll on you. Looking for a little Kimura ride, a little around the world. Doesn't quite have a good bite.
So in other team-style tournaments, if it goes into overtime, a lot of times what they'll do is they'll have the opposite team pick who is going to go in and do the overtime rounds for them, which a lot of times just ends up being the last two grapplers that are in because they were the most tired. For this tournament here, it's these last two grapplers. So it will be Blake and it will be Cade who we see in the overtime rounds if there's no submission in the next 10 seconds or so.
We just feel like that's fair because, you don't want a fresh guy coming in to do OT.
Yeah, for sure. And that's like most of the time when they do offer the pick, most of the time it is those last two guys that were already in anyways.
Yeah.
Strategically, it makes the most sense.
And when you're aware of that from the start, again, it's a lot of the strategy of your team of who you're going to place as that anchor.
Yeah. All right. Let's get our clock up for Blake.
So similar to what we witnessed with the women's bracket, we are going to have 3 rounds, top and bottom, if there is no submission. Again, they get to choose spiderweb or this back control, so he opts for back control.
Blake picks for the back. Now, I've seen a lot of these 10P guys, especially for Portland. I've seen them do a lot
There
of
we go.
overtime rounds, and they usually go for the first round, pick the back, get as much ride time as possible.
And that body triangle makes it very difficult to escape this position. And
And if Cade he needs to be shifting his hips. He needs to be moving his hips around because the hand fight is obviously you're preventing yourself from getting choked, but without hip movement, you're not going to escape.
yeah, like we were saying earlier, is that hands, hips, and head, there's 3 battles are kind of simultaneously happening, and you got to be aware of all of them. Ooh, almost got belly down right there. That would have not been good.
Yeah.
Aware of it. So just racking up ride time here. Sometimes there is a threat to being countered with that body triangle on the bottom side, but it doesn't look like he's even attempting any looks at it.
Nope, he's just holding him.
Yeah.
Just getting that time.
Yeah. For the best control here, what he would want to do if he's truly just going for the ride time would just be get double underhooks, lock those hands.
Yeah, but sometimes constantly threatening the neck forces a hyper focus of the defensive player
Very
on the
true.
hand fight. And so
Very true.
But we're also not taking into consideration they're probably pretty tired.
you're definitely tired. Having been in many EBI rounds, you're not really thinking at this point. You're just kind of
Yeah, they're just
on
hanging out.
autopilot. Yeah. Hopefully you listen to your coach. Again, just really racking up some good ride time here. So
Yeah,
even if
already
there's
at
no
90
submission,
seconds.
yeah, that's more than we saw all the women hold for all
Yes.
3 rounds.
Yeah.
Can I tell you, the women had a very different strategy, though, with the spiderweb. We saw more spiderweb than I've seen in years.
Well, what Lara's saying is the women are going for the kill. These men looking to play the game, it looks like. So, but there's nothing wrong with it.
Just different strategies.
Yes. We like to see the arm. We like to see the submission attempts.
Yes. As much as good arm pops, I don't want to see that. But
So a full 2-minute ride. So we have a 2-minute cap and full ride time. That's going to really play a toll here. All right, so he's choosing spider webs. Like we said before, typically when we see a spider web, we're looking for a submission. Very, very rarely. Much harder to get a lot of ride time, although some people are, like Mackenzie showed earlier, able to be pretty patient in this position. Again, got to separate those arms and looking at it
Yeah.
extended. Oh,
With Blake going for a palm-to-palm grip, which is an interesting choice there.
typically less control, but you have some other escape options.
I would like to see Cade get his elbow pit towards the wrist there. You're going to have a better chance towards the end of the levers right there towards the wrist rather than just yanking on that elbow as hard as you can. As you can see, he's got full body extension going against that butterfly grip and still...
Real difficult. Yeah, common
Yeah.
mistake. Or even looking to gather up the other arm and pull those things back.
Oh,
It
he's
gets
got the arms
disconnected.
apart.
Oh,
And
but
back.
he needs to slide up to the wrist, like you're saying. He needs
Yep.
his coaches give him the right commands.
Yep, elbow deep on the wrist,
Ooh,
and that arm is
almost
slowly
wrist
getting
locking.
extended, and
He's got a bridge in. Excellent job.
Team Colossal moving on to the semifinals.
Idaho came to fight tonight.
Let's see, that puts us 24.